1. Alright, what up YouTube? We're here at YCS Chicago, and we're here with the day 2 profile. And what did you do today, man?
My name is Sam Kurth, and I day 2 with Gemini FTK.
Gemini FTK with 1 Brilliant Fusion.
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. Alright, man, let's get into it.
Alright. So obviously, 3 Obsidian, summons vanillas from grave. 3 Lazuli adds vanillas from grave to hand. None of them are once per turn, so you just use them as many times as you can.
Nice.
3 Lapis, because you just want to max out on the vanillas, so you can use the effect monsters. 3 Garnets, because Garnet beats over the Sky Strikers and Trick Stars and...
Can't Widow Anchor it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's super good. 2 Crystal Rose, because this card sends Lazuli, which adds like so much advantage, and then 1 Armadillo. It's pretty bad, but you still need to play it at 1, so you gotta play that. So those are like the Gemini like pseudo monsters. 3 Rescue Rabbits, because you make instant Phantom Quartz, which gets you Gemini Fusion and so much advantage off just 1 card. And then last 3 Block Dragon, best card in the deck.
Insane card.
Adds 3 cards to hand.
Yeah.
Nothing beats that. 1 Brilliant Fusion.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. I don't like it being at 1, but
how much did you rip it this weekend, honestly?
Honestly, I opened it probably maybe half a dozen times.
That's not too bad out of like 10 rounds. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty much every time I saw it, I won. So
nice.
It's pretty good. 3 Gemini Fusion, because if you draw into a hand of Gemini monsters, this is the only card that's going to get you out of that hand. So you got to play 3. 3 Unexpected Die. Unexpected Die allows you to special vanilla from grave, or not from grave, but from deck, and it's a free monster that makes Phantom Quartz easily. So they're all super good. 2 Desires. That's why I'm playing 3 Lapis and 2 Crystal Rose, just so I have extra draw power and can get all the combo pieces in my hand by drawing them. 1 Reasoning 1 for 1. This can send Block Dragon to grave.
That's kind of broken.
If you send that before you get a monster, so extra Block Dragon and then 1 for 1. If you have a vanilla in grave, then you 1 for 1 send either Obsidian or Lazuli, get a Lazuli, and then you get to add or special. So 1 for 1 was like probably one of the best cards in the deck this weekend. And then 1 card is Card Destruction. All my friends told me don't play it because you're gonna play against like Danger Thunder Dragons and you're gonna get a lot of advantage off of it. And then I realized I send this, if they have Jackalope, they special summon monsters, which means Lady Lapis Lazuli does so much more if you have Card Destruction. And so it allows me to make sure I have combos. Sometimes I can tell if they have a hand trap, so I can just do this, get it out of their hand.
And hope they don't draw another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Really good. 1 Foolish Burial, it's the 4th Block Dragon, so why not play it? And 1 Monster Reborn, this card, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue playing it. It wasn't super great, because I figured with Soul Charge being banned, you probably want some sort of recursion, but it didn't do a whole lot. And then for hand traps, 3 Called, 2 Drag Down. Basically, the only reason I was winning games was because of these 5 cards.
Looking at their hand or ripping hand traps.
Yeah. I honestly sometimes would have combo, they had no hand traps, and I would just go Drag Down before I did the last 2,000 damage, just see what they're playing, so I could side deck into what they're playing.
That's smart, yeah.
I know, I'm probably going to take up the Monster Reborn for 3rd Drag Down, just because hand traps were really good. And then obviously, 3 Goat Tokens. 2 Phantom Quartz, best Link monster ever.
It's insane.
It adds any Gemini monster or Gemini Fusion to hand, and then you also get a Fusion summon using it to recur your resources, so like super good. 2 Lady Lapis, you only need 2 for the FTK, so you're not going to play more. 1 Lady Brilliant, this card is probably, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the extra deck. It allows you to make any fusion monster using this card, so you can have 3 Gemini monsters and make Seraphonite with it for extra normals, and then make Curious. And it's so good. 1 Master Diamond, it's limited, but
for a reason.
You can do so much with it that you don't need more than 1. 1 Seraphonite, extra normal. This is the deck it's played in.
So real deck.
Yeah, like played in the deck it's supposed to be played in.
Yeah.
And 1 Zirconia because it's more of a generic Gemini monster, and also so good. So those are the Gemite cards for the links, one link spider. I changed this at the last second instead of Reproducus. This was super good.
Yeah.
It allows me to make Curious and just an extra Earth for Block Dragon. Really good. One binary. I have another friend that's playing this deck, and he likes to play Proxy Dragon. So you can play either one. They're both really good. I don't really think one's better than the other.
Yeah.
One Summon Sword. It allows you to do extra cards and plays with it. A lot of people like to Ghost Ogre this because it's like the only card you can Ghost Ogre. So, it's the only card you can. So
yeah, you should Ghost Ogre that.
Yeah. One Unicorn. This is how you do the FTK most of the time. You shuffle back Master Diamond for Unicorn.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll get a draw out of it if you have binary there too.
Oh, nice.
One Curious, best card in the extra deck. I've heard people talking about banning this card. If they did, this deck wouldn't be playable.
It wouldn't be playable for sure.
One Yugioh, this card. If you're playing the FTK, you have to be playing this card.
Yeah.
Because it's either something that you can make Curious and Block Dragon to make this, or you can do the Special Summon or the Draw 4, which are all like super good.
Yeah.
And then one card that I kind of spiced was Nightmare Griffin. So it was something that I was trying out because if I don't do the FTK, then this card is kind of like a backup play.
Yeah.
Until I realized that you can't, it doesn't do anything against top 3 decks, and I realized that during the rounds,
yeah.
And so this is gonna be taken out. Like it's not that good. Yeah. So that's extra deck 15. Side deck 2 Artifact Lancia. You just kind of have to play if you're not. I don't know what you're doing anymore.
Yeah, the card's pretty good.
It's super good. 2 Kamungas. This is like super good because it's an Earth, so you can banish it for Block Dragon. But you can also summon it against Thunder Dragons or Sky Strikers, and it just like ruins their day.
Yeah, it does.
Triple Twin Twister for all back row decks. You just kind of need to play it. It also allows you to discard the Lazuli and Obsidian, and you can get their effects and pop 2 back row. 2 Book of Eclipse for the Thunder Dragon matchup. Played 0 of those this weekend.
Oh wow.
No Thunder Dragon, so never sided that in. And also for Thunder Dragon matchup, 2 Mind Controls. Also, like, didn't do anything this weekend. And I played like 7 Sky Strikers, and so I would have taken the 2 Mind Controls out for the Hatronades or Evenly matches because I wasn't playing that either. Because I play 3 Red Reboot, Trap decks, only played against one, and that was True Draco.
Yeah.
And just wasn't able to draw into it, so that didn't help. And then I sided Borreload. Borreload for basically any going second game where I can steal and try to like OTK them with it.
Yeah.
Or Thunder Dragons, as we saw with Prank Kids, they can kill
you. They just
if
throw
you get
monsters
Borreload
everywhere.
against Thunder Dragon,
can't
you
do
just win. So it's easy against Thunder Dragon. So
trying to show a little quick FTK combo. You can draw an ideal hand. You can draw the Brilliant so people can, dream.
Well, let's do the Brilliant.
I like the Dream.
Brilliant Garnet. And I'm going to do it where I don't need Unicorn.
Okay.
Because there is a combo where you don't need Unicorn, but you need a very ideal hand to do that.
Alright.
So, alright, upside down, this will be weird.
It's okay, I'll be impressed.
1 Brilliant Fusion, so you send the Block Dragon, because Block Dragon gets you all the advantage.
Yeah, so that
and usually I just send a Vanilla just for Obsidian Lazuli, and make that into Zirconia.
Yep.
And then you normal the Garnet.
Okay.
And you use those 2.
With the Gemini Quartz game.
The Phantom Quartz. And Phantom Quartz will search out the Gemini Fusion. And so now, basically with the FTKs, these are the 2 pieces you need, the Fusion and the Block Dragon. And once you have those, you pretty much know you have the FTK. So you end up banishing these 3 to summon the Block Dragon.
Okay.
And then you're going to use those 2 right away to make the Summon Sword. And then off Block Dragon, you're going to use Effect.
Search 3.
And this is one of the reasons you want to play Armadillo, because you need to search the Armadillo, the Lapis, and the Lazuli, because their total levels equal 8. And then you activate the Fusion to do Lapis and Lazuli to make the Lady Lapis Lazuli, and then Lazuli effect targets Lapis to add back to hand.
Yeah.
And then you can use Summon Sword target Lady Lapis to special summon your crystals. This card was getting belled all day.
Yeah, was it getting belled all day?
It was getting belled, but it's still like super busted.
Yeah.
And then you banish the Lazuli to add the fusion back to hand. This is why this deck is viable, is because you can just
keep recycling that
to add it back to hand.
Yeah.
You activate the fusion again, and you use those two to make the Seraph Knight for the extra normal.
Oh,
and then you get extra normal with Armadillo, and then you get to search out your Obsidian.
Oh yeah, here it comes. I'm seeing it now. Oh baby.
And now from here, you use these two to make binary, because you need sideways arrows. And you banish the Seraph Knight to special Crystal Rose. I like to do it in the far corner just so it's away from the arrows.
Yeah.
And you use Crystal Rose effect. It's a Armageddon Knight, but for Gem Knights.
Oh snap.
So you send the Lazuli, and then it becomes Gem Knight Lazuli, copies the name, and then you get Lazuli effect, target Lapis, add that to hand. And once again, you banish, add fusion.
Scaring me right
from
now.
here, you do Gem Knight Fusion, and you're going to use these three because it's now a Gem Knight monster, and you're going to make your Master. And then Obsidian triggers, targeting your Lapis, special summon, and then I have exactly 3 Earth to banish for block dragon again.
That's broken.
And so, effect 1, you just send copy of yourself to inflict for 3,000. Master Diamond, you banish copy effect, and then again send a vanilla usually just for, you get the effects for another 3,000, and then you're going to use these two to make the second Phantom Quartz.
Oh my god.
And since I haven't used the summon effect, I'll banish the Master Diamond to add fusion to hand, and then you pay 1,000, shuffle back Master Diamond. I like to shuffle that back just so I might have for next turn if they can stop the FTK. And then literally any of these, sometimes Zirconia, sometimes like Lazuli. Let's say Lazuli, you shuffle them back.
Let's go back.
To make the Lady Brilliant. And then you target itself to tribute to summon Master Diamond again.
Oh my god.
And then since you already have Lady Lapis, banish, send, and that was 9,000.
That was 9,000 damage. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Damn, you were getting people all weekend, huh? Alright, man, any shout outs you want to give?
I want to give a shout out to my man Rio over here.
Hey.
Part of Team DTS.
Oh, nice,
Team
nice.
Don't Suck.
I like it.
Also, shout out to my parents for driving me here.
Awesome.
Because I needed to sleep Saturday morning because we drove down Saturday morning.
Gotcha.
And shout out to Brian, my locals judge, who also came down and supported us. And yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, congrats on making day 2 with
Just
Gem
first
Knights.
YCS, boys.
Oh yeah, first YCS, and you're FTKing people. I'm impressed, man. Awesome, man. Well, congrats on day 2, and thanks for deck profile.
Thank you.